but you've only got half the day in Epcot.
Here's how to have the perfect morning here at Disney World.
Let's go!
Woo!
How does a perfect day at Epcot start?
With regret.
No.
Oh.
With Joffrey's. That's Animal Kingdom.
Sorry, I don't. Hey, we just did a perfect day at Animal Kingdom. I'm getting them confused. Look, it's a ball.
Rope drop just happened. So we're walking into the park right now. They just kind of dropped there's no real rope, but hypothetically, they dropped the rope and let people into the park. So we are going to make a beeline for the very back of the park.
Okay, this is not ideal, especially if you're coming from the front of the park, but we haven't done this in so long, so we're gonna test it out for a perfect morning.
Yeah, because we're trying to get through some heavy hitters for our perfect morning, and that means we're gonna head to Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Let's ride, baby! Perfect morning in Epcot. Epcot is a huge park. It is the most difficult to cross. The longest walks that you will take in Disney World will probably be across Epcot. We are trying to do this huge park with not a ton of time to do it in. This is for if you only have a half day in Epcot, or if you're the type of family that likes to go in the morning, take that nap in the afternoon, go back out in the evening. Maybe you're park hopping later. Maybe you've got dining reservations. We're gonna be pretty aggressive this morning to get through a ton of must-dos. This strategy will work if you're doing your, just a half day here and head somewhere else. You have more days in Epcot, but you just wanna do some must-dos again. It'll also work if you're doing a speedy Disney trip and you've chosen Epcot as one of your half-day parks. So we're gonna get you through everything that we can, show you realistically what you can do in a half day in Epcot.
So I hope you're ready for an aggressive morning. Now the reason this is such a controversial rope drop choice is because Remy's is literally all the way back in the outskirts of the park. It's in France, which is in the World Showcase. Now typically if you were coming in the International Gateway, which is the back entrance of the park, which is available to people staying at Epcot resorts, then yeah, Remy's totally makes sense. But the reason we're gonna do this is because Remy's is a super popular attraction.
It'll have hour-plus long waits all day.
Like, all day, and it's typically one of the first to sell out of. We don't have Genie Plus today, or individual lightning lane, right?
Yep.
Yep. Nope.
Nope.
It's like saying, should I go left or right? No, I know. I'm going left, right? Right.
What? Left?
Because we don't have Genie Plus today, and typically, if we did, Remy's would be the first to sell out of lightning lanes as well. So we're gonna try this. It's a heavy hitter, and hopefully it is not an hour wait by the time we get back there.
Yeah, the other challenge with it is so close to that hotel's entrance, and hotel guests have 30 minutes of early entry. So the park has been that ride has been filling up a bit. Now, if you are staying as a hotel guest, Remy's is a great one to rope drop, whether you're going in the front or the back, as long as you are using that 30 minutes of early entry. But really, you can rope drop anything you want if you're in that window. So we'll see how this goes. I'm actually pretty jazzed because last time we tried to rope drop this,
100 minutes.
100-minute wait that wrapped all the way out physically in front of the fountain in the France Pavilion.
Wasn't that Instagram Decides My Day?
It was Instagram Decides My Day.
Yeah.
And then Instagram decided, you don't actually have to. That's horrible.
Okay, what do you think it's gonna be?
I think it's gonna be...
Time-wise?
I think it's gonna be posted 40 and we're gonna wait 25.
Posted 40?
I do think posted 40.
Wow, on the money.
You wanna know something?
What?
I could see that.
Oh.
It's because of my glasses. Did you guys know if you wear your glasses, you can see stuff? Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is a trackless dark ride that has you exploring the kitchens of Gusteau's as a rat, in rat form, sitting in a rat. The theming back here is spectacular, so even if Remy isn't a must-do for you, come back here and check out the theming. I also just want to point out before we hop in line, La Cave de Ego, which is Anton Ego, the critic's wine shop. And this is interesting. Did you know that Emma and I started doing an Anton Ego bit in our wine reviews?
No.
In our food reviews.
Your wine reviews?
In my wine reviews. Yeah, check out the channel where we review wines.
There's more like Ego.
I'm the Ego, and Emma's Remy.
I love it. So it took us approximately 15 minutes to get back here from park opening, from I guess walking into the gate. So, fingers crossed. Let the countdown begin. You said I'm Linguini?
Yeah.
Does that make Fry Bucket the very short, small, angry chef?
Colette? No, Skinner?
Skinner.
It's been about 12 minutes.
Et non, c'est moi. Mais oui. Tout.
I wasn't gonna stop you.
I was saying a bunch of
wanted
words that sound French. I know. Saying moi means
that's me. Yeah. This is our coffee that you know that we have. I recommend doing this when you know you're getting in a longer line. Get your coffee for the day and drink it, or anything. Get a beer, drink it in line. Maybe not at 9 a.m., but it's your vacation. You do whatever you want.
Yeah, now not a lot of, most lines will let you take this indoors. Remy's is one of those lines, but there are some lines that will not let you take your drinks, like Test Track.
Space Mountain. But you can always ask cast members outside the ride if you can carry a drink in, and they'll let you know. And if the line's really long, it's outside, you can carry a drink.
C'est moi.
This is Shrek, by the way. AllEars' friend Emma LaRouche made him for me, and now he's my best friend.
Emma made me a little lemon that I put on my Disney desk.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You guys, hey, you're so lemon.
You guys are so lemon.
So it's 9:40?
That's so cool.
What?
That cast member's a cultural representative from France.
Yeah.
And she said the reason she came here is because she
watched AllEars. Yeah, I know, it's so sweet.
That's so cool.
Row 3.
Les invités pour le dîner.
Yes, but what to prepare? Huh? Pour le repas idéal. Hey guys! The food is for them, not you!
Whoa! That was a lot of water.
France is the ideal place for breakfast. We often go to Les Halles, which is right around the corner, and has amazing options, but if you don't want to wait in the line there, you can always come to Crepes at Importe, which is the to-go stand right next to La Crêperie de Paris.
And honestly, the crepes, my maybe a hot take here, but the crepes here, we did a Eat Everything in France video that you can see up on the channel, and the crepes are some of my favorite things.
I absolutely love the crepes, so I'm pretty excited about this. Are you going to go sweet or savory?
Savory.
I'm going sweet, which is weird because I usually go savory.
Yeah.
You're going cream of brie?
Cream of brie, it's so good.
I think I'm going to go red berries.
We have our crepes and our galettes.
Yes, I got red berries crepe, which is like strawberry sauce and blueberries and stuff.
And I got the cream of brie cheese galette, which is a savory crepe, and it's covered in cheese, which honestly I was not thinking about.
That's why I didn't get savory.
I'm gonna love the flavor, but the cheese is gonna mess with me a little bit.
Yeah, I wanted the bechamel, but I was like, that'll beat me up.
It's okay. It's gonna be worth it. We thought about eating these on the go, which it's a little difficult to eat a crepe on the go.
I just think that you're not brave. I think that you could be more courageous.
Well, here goes nothing.
We're gonna stroll through a still closed World Showcase, which I highly recommend, because a lot of the value of World Showcase is the theming and how beautiful it is. And when it's still closed, it opens at 11 every day. Some stuff opens a little earlier, but the most World Showcase opens at 11. When it's still closed, the pathways are all open. You can really see the theming. Look at it.
Look at that.
So we're gonna take our stroll kind of in the direction of the Norway Pavilion. We haven't decided if we're gonna get in line for Frozen Ever After yet. It is absolutely one of my favorites. Also one of those popular rides in the park. It's a posted 55-minute wait, but wait times do tend to be a little inaccurate in the morning, so we're gonna go take a look at the physical line and see how we feel.
And oh look, it's Belle.
Aww.
Hey. And if we decide to opt out, that's okay. It is part of our perfect morning. We are choosing to walk and eat our breakfast as opposed to sit and eat breakfast.
We're brave.
Because we are brave, and we're going to optimize as much as we can for this first couple hours of the morning to have the perfect morning. Eating a crepe on the go is actually it's going better than I anticipated. That's the great thing about crepes. Crepes are basically really skinny, flat pancakes, which makes it easy to cut up just with a fork. You don't really need a knife for this, or at least for mine anyway. But I bit into it, and it is cheese on cheese in a crepe. It is like basically just eating melted brie cheese on a crepe, and then on top of that crepe is more cheese. It is graduated from the cheese of college cheeses. It's like the headmaster cheese. That's what this is.
Bye.
Yes, absolutely. It's so good. Again, definitely savory. A little heavy to eat this entire thing by yourself, specifically because it's loaded with cheese. But the flavor is there. I love it.
I think mine is spectacular. It's very sweet. It's definitely like a sweet berry sauce, not like a straight berry. It's more like a syrup. But it's very, very good. I wish I had a little bit of like cream because it is all berry all the time. But it's loaded with blueberries. Look at that.
All berry all the time. Wow, look at that.
Oh, this is the berry college of berries.
We have made it to Norway, where you can find Frozen Ever After, a slow-moving boat ride that takes place right after Frozen, the movie, ends. Currently at a 65-minute wait. I think it's definitely 65 minutes, so we might forego this.
Yeah, I'm down with that. It might be, the lowest it is right now is 45 looking at this.
Yeah.
And that's a little long when we only have a half day in EPCOT. So we made our choice, Remy's over Frozen this morning. And now we're gonna go do some other fun stuff.
Yeah, let's do it. Can I tell you a fun hot take that's kind of like a must-do for me now at EPCOT?
I'm scared.
No, don't be scared. But people are like,
Probably
what?
be more scared. Go ahead.
No, I randomly, every time I come here, I make it a point to walk through Journey of Water.
I think that's a great must do.
Yeah, I don't, like, some people are like, why? I was like, just because I think it's...
Why not?
Right, it's
Yeah.
a walk-through attraction. You take it at your own pace. If there's like
Yeah.
a thing available, you know, maybe get some moisture. I didn't like that either. We have made it to test track. Have we decided to do single rider, or are we gonna?
I think we should do single rider. It's
Yeah.
probably not 40.
No, but-
I guess it's 20, but this will be 5.
Yeah, for sure.
If not.
Hi.
So it's not too bad. Let's do it. Let's ride
All
together.
right, let's do it.
Thank you.
You've convinced us. Okay, well, typically we would do single rider because it's a super short line.
Max a half hour and probably 20 minutes. So we never get to ride together because we always single rider this, and it's a perfect morning.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wait,
Why not?
and we'll time it. It's 10:22 right now.
10:22. Test Track is a high-speed thrilling attraction where you design your own car and then you get to test it out, the responsiveness, the power, etc. And typically if you're going on the single rider line, they have a couple templates where you can design your own car, but you don't really get to truly design your own car as if you were in the standby line. Here we'll get to really design it, you know, obviously, you know, all the inner workings, and then at the end you can actually see the high score. It is almost like a video game. You are testing to see who has the highest score of the day. So when you see posted wait times where Disney stops the clock is where they divvy you up into different groups before the pre-show. 10:29. So we've only been in line for, what, 7 minutes? You said 10:22?
Yeah.
So pretty great. Now there is, after the pre-show, you do wait in a second line, but everybody waits in that line. So it shouldn't be a big deal. And we get to ride together, which never happens.
I'm excited.
Yay!
And my car's gonna be so good.
Like,
Our car.
don't you forget, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine.
And if I lose anything, it's your fault.
Yes. Wow, Quincy, get your head in game.
We're going for all power.
We're going.
In my lightning lane, we do have 2 scan points, one outside, one
Yeah,
inside.
this is what I like to
Please
see.
keep your magic band,
Did 58 power?
or
Yeah.
cards ready to scan for your second point.
Oh,
No.
Card, magic bubble, magic band.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. That was really interesting.
What I just did? This?
Yeah, look, that might be interesting.
It did lose us the power, but it looks cool, so.
What's happening there? There's no room for us in that car.
Okay, I mean, here we go. Plasma burner.
Whoa.
80 power.
I know we're only 23 efficiency.
That's fine, 80 power. That looks crazy what we've done here. That's nice.
Yeah.
The only one I kind of liked was this one.
Great, let's do it.
If the 2 power is our best bet. This one.
Yeah.
Those look cool too.
5, 4, 3,
3 power.
2, 1.
You know, I think somewhere in there we may have lost the style.
Efficiency is at 50.
But look at the power!
92. Just in case you're like me and you forget to scan your Magic Band too late. Yeah, you can check over here.
Man, the high score still hasn't been hit today. The maximum score you can get is 232, and the top car is 231 right now.
Oh.
202. 92 power though. Do you think we're one of the most powerful cars? We are.
What?
We're in the top today's most powerful vehicles.
Oh, that's cool.
Yay!
Yay! We're powerful.
We are powerful.
Power hungry. Get out of our.
I don't know that I've ever had one of my cars on the leaderboard, so I don't know. Kind of seems like this is a perfect morning.
Well, it's officially time for our probably the longest line we're gonna wait in today.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. We're gonna go hit up Cosmic Rewind. Quincy was able to book us the virtual queue for Cosmic Rewind. You can book the virtual queue twice throughout the day, once at 7 a.m. and then another time at 1 p.m. Currently, the only two ways to ride Cosmic Rewind is either individual lightning lane or the virtual queue. Not all virtual queues are made equally. For example, anytime I do Tron and I'm in the virtual queue, no matter what time of day it is, what?
It's always 1 hour.
Yeah, no matter what time of day it is.
45 minutes.
It's anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour.
The only time I've ever walked all the way into Tron was when I was boarding group 1.
Yeah.
And rope dropped it.
Yep. So, welcome to Cosmic Rewind. It's a coaster style attraction. It is the coaster attraction here at EPCOT. One of the newer coasters here in Disney World. I always say it's a combination of like a mashup of Space Mountain, Rock and Roller Coaster, using the ride vehicle of Escape from Green Gods and Universal Studios.
Now, if you want to do Guardians on your perfect morning, you are going to have to go for that 7 a.m. virtual queue. That 1 p.m. one, even if you plan to park up at 2, if you get that 1 p.m. virtual queue, you probably won't be called back to Guardians until the late afternoon or evening. Whereas if you get that 7 a.m. virtual queue and you're really on top of things, watch that clock tap as soon as it turns to 7, you'll get called back pretty darn early. We actually were called back just about an hour ago, and we get to hit on Guardians.
So that rocket can destroy the Grease level.
Thank you, Drax, for setting the record straight for our viewers.
When I said longest line of the day, what I meant to say was a walk-off. Which is a great surprise.
Yeah.
He's got the cosmic generator. He's creating a new jump point.
Jump point to where?
You know what? I've had it. I've had it with the spells that we do beforehand. The chants we do beforehand.
Spells?
The whispering into magic bands. I've had it. I just think, what if, for once, we just see what song we get. We let Guardians choose our fate.
I can back this. It's making me nervous, as you can probably hear from my heartbeat.
Well, I need you to calm down.
I can't.
Now on Guardians of the Galaxy, there are 6 different rotating songs you can get, and for some reason we always end up getting Disco Inferno. It's the Curse of Disco Inferno, and I know there are a lot of viewers out there who also have the Curse of Disco Inferno. My favorite song is September and Conga. I think Quincy really likes Everybody Wants to Rule the World, right? Because she likes the chill song. So typically we do these like silly things where we sing the song that we don't want beforehand, or these little rituals or chants. We're just gonna let fate decide for us. It's time. Back row. Row number 10. If you don't cheer with me,
Back rows back.
all right.
You're gonna need it.
No! We got Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Which is my favorite.
My least
I
favorite.
love that one. And
It's not my least favorite.
So this is a day,
Very chill.
a day for me and not for Sage. A morning for me.
What? But I had a cheese crepe.
You did have a cheese crepe.
That I loved.
But yeah, we are now gonna head to Spaceship Earth, because what is an EPCOT morning without Spaceship Earth? This is one that I certainly recommend waiting a bit into the day to do. Spaceship Earth is the first ride you see when you enter the park, so a lot of folks just immediately hop in line for it, and the earlier part of the day can see longer lines for Spaceship Earth than later. You really shouldn't wait more than 5 minutes for this ride. It's got very high capacity, it's very easy to get on. So we are gonna just quickly hop on in and take a tour through the history of communication.
We recently did a game master with me, RJ, Cassie, and you, where one of the challenges was to go to space, and I looked at the sign for Spaceship Earth, it said 40 minutes. I waited 15 minutes, and it dropped down to 10. And that was one of those situations where it was early in the morning, and then I literally waited 10 minutes, and I waited a couple minutes, and it dropped. So definitely take your time with Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth is a slow-moving dark ride, an omni-mover, if you will. It's actually all about progress. Going back to the cavemen and all the way to present day, and how this spaceship that we're on called Earth, how it's always moving and always progressing. It's an Epcot staple in Epcot's icon. Only 15 minutes. My name is Quincy and I'm a redhead. The sage is better than me.
Sage.
What?
Sage, you have to see what the squirrel did.
The squirrel?
Yeah,
I
right.
thought we were gonna... What's happening with the squirrel?
In the bush. You just got traded.
No.
You got traded.
Get traded! Woo! He got traded!
It's so cold.
It's so cool, get traded!
Hydrated in the summer. Get traded. Or don't, your choice.
No, get traded.
No, get
It's
traded.
not your choice, it's mandatory here at AllEars.
After a successful orbit on Spaceship Earth, see what I did there? Great. Quincy's like, hey, I'm still feeling snackish. So,
It's been a minute.
currently at the time of filming, it is the Flower and Garden Festival. And actually at the time of filming today, Disney released the dates for Food and Wine. Food and Wine is shorter than it has been in previous years. Instead of starting in July, it actually starts in August, which means we're missing almost a full month. And that also means that there's not going to be a festival probably for almost the entire summer.
Yeah, it's really interesting because it's coming in late August now, when it's been early August or July for the past few years. I am happy about it because I don't mind festival-free Epcot. I think it gives you the opportunity to experience more of Epcot in one day than you can when there's a festival because you want to do festival stuff. I also think that the festivals are difficult to enjoy when the Florida heat is happening. However, I also think this means that people who have their trips in the summer are not going to have access to a festival at all, which is kind of a bummer.
I've just been really wondering, do you have the lunge capabilities of Goofy Goof?
The lunch?
Yeah.
It's like he's bowling.
Further. Further.
Oh, you could. I'll take a picture.
It's really like his knee's over his toe, which is not a healthy way to lunge. That's kind of doing it. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, you can do it. You got it.
I pulled something.
But he's been standing like that for months at this point, so.
I went savory this morning, so now I'm gonna go sweet. And I came to this World Showcase for one of my favorite things.
The festival eat that I'm going for is the honey glazed cauliflower from the Honey Bistro. It's one of my favorite things at the festival. If you are headed to Flower and Garden before it ends in June, you can check out our full Flower and Garden video to see what you should eat. Or if you just want to see it because you're not going to make it, that's what I used to do. I used to just watch festival videos to live vicariously through them. You can also watch that video. All right, for my little mid-morning snack, pre-lunch situation, I've gone with the festival eat. This is one of my favorites at Flower and Garden. It is the honey glazed cauliflower. It has blistered grapes and carrot puree and rice and asparagus and a sunflower brittle. It is so colorful, so wonderful, and tasty without being overly filling. So it's a great early snack, and it's also only $5 for this big old plate.
This is my favorite festival because a lot of the food is like really elevated fruits and veggies, which I think make for like amazing things to eat, especially on warmer Florida days. But also kind of keep you going in a way that sometimes all the fried theme park food won't do. So I love Flower and Garden. This dish is no different. And again, if you want to see full reviews of this booth and all the other ones, you can check out our Flower and Garden video.
So I got the float that you can find here at World Showcase, and that is vanilla soft serve with Barks Red Cream Soda. We actually have a whole review of all the things you can find here at Flower and Garden Festival.
I just told them that like 77 times.
Oh, great. Well, this was one of my favorite things. It's so simple, but so delicious. It's like, it's euphoric for me.
I got their peanut butter soft serve swirled with their grape jelly soft serve. This is not a Sage thing. Sage doesn't like peanut butter.
Right.
But oh my gosh, this is so good.
I did have both of them. I had them separately when I was reviewing them for the food for the Flower and Garden Festival, and I actually really like the grape one though.
It's so interesting because one, grape ice cream, not something you have a lot.
No.
It's kind of like a really light grape flavor, where it has the flavor of tart grape without being tart.
Yeah.
And then the peanut butter is super creamy, super peanut buttery. This tastes, frankly, to me better than a PB&J milkshake from 50s Prime Time.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
I know. This is delicious. If you like peanut butter and jelly things, peanut butter things, I think you gotta try this.
We have made our way back to the World Showcase because it's important to show you guys that you can have anything on your half day. You can do a quick service. You ride some rides, maybe enjoy an alcoholic beverage of the World Showcase, and even see some live entertainment. We were about to head into the Mexico Pavilion for a quick margarita, maybe a boat ride. We don't know. This pavilion so much. I believe this to be the most immersive because it's the only pavilion that can transforms the weather and basically makes it go from daytime to nighttime. This is La Cava del Tequila and the Mexico Pavilion. It is one of our favorite bars, definitely my personal favorite bar. You can get to-go drinks as well as you can grab a table and have some drinks and maybe some chips and queso. It is a full bar, so you can basically get any drink that you want, but obviously their specialty is tequila. We got a bunch of specialty beverages, specialty margaritas, and even some specialty beverages. All right, so I got the Black Magic, which was actually created by Neil Patrick Harris. And it's mesmerizing frozen blackberry margarita crafted with mezcal, homemade hibiscus-infused rum, black currant liquor, lime, mint, and black ant salt rim. Quincy got the Malumita, made in collaboration with Maluma, and is made with reposado mezcal, pineapple juice, ancho reyes, chili poblano liqueur, ginger peach cordial, and tortilla ash rim. Oh, you're here. Shall we?
Yeah, we shall. I had to go all the way to Norway to go to the bathroom.
I
had to go get...
Is that a bathroom in Mexico?
There's one in the restaurant.
Right.
But I had to go to the airport. Book a flight.
You actually went to Norway.
Well, they said that was the closest bathroom was in Norway.
Well, luckily, flights nowadays are super cheap.
Yeah, that's what everybody's been saying is they're cheap. The flights are especially to Norway. And also fast.
Yeah.
It's really just kind of a puddle jumper, that one.
Yeah, you smell Norwegian, so that...
It's because I went to Norway.
Got it. Cheers.
Cheers. It's so good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mine's like magic or tragic.
Magic.
This is black magic.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No, it's actually really good. It's definitely more of a margarita smoothie. That's the because of the frozen aspect of it. It definitely, that mezcal adds a little bit of a smokiness to it, a little bit of sweetness. The black ant salt rim is it's really just heavy salt. Not a bad beverage, but definitely more of a thicker puree margarita.
Yeah, this is out of the scope of what you usually get.
Yeah, I was trying to do something different. I didn't want to just do a tequila shot.
I like it.
The Malamita is my favorite margarita here. It is expensive. It's $25, but when I'm
Mine
here,
was 21.
I do buy that. I like regularly pay for this one. They're expensive drinks, but they're really well crafted. Incredible bartenders here.
Yep.
The Malamita is fruity without being like overly juicy or overly tart. Flavors are primarily pineapple, but you can taste a lot of the smoky mezcal too, and the tortilla ashram adds like a smokiness to it. I love this drink. Highly recommend if you like mezcal.
Cheers, friends.
Cheers.
We have
One more thing.
One more thing we're gonna do.
We're gonna go get in line for it.
Yeah, and this is the first time I will have ever.
Me too.
Really?
In this part.
In this part, so that's what I mean. That was a lot of vague booking right there. For the first time ever, at least I've never met Moana here. We're gonna go meet Moana because we have yet to meet a character for our perfect morning. But first, we have about 20 minutes before she gets here. So let's do Journey of Water inspired by Moana. Journey of Water inspired by Moana is a walkthrough attraction where it teaches you through, the story of Moana, how we're all connected through water and how the water cycle works. In each area, there are different water interactive stations. For example, there is a moment where you can put your hand underneath the water and it creates different music. Sometimes you can, like over here in the stream section, you can actually wave to the water and the water will wave back to you. I don't know, you're thinking, water, wait a minute, am I gonna get wet? Well, don't worry, there are two different paths. There's the dry path and the wet path. So that way you can kind of choose your own adventure. If you wanna get wet, like me, yeah. Or if you want to stay a little dry. I also love Journey of Water because they have some great Easter eggs all throughout the walkthrough experience. Specifically within the rock work, you can find hidden characters, maybe some hidden Mickeys. And don't worry, if you need to go to the bathroom, there is a bathroom right in the middle of the attraction. It all leads to this kind of splash pad area for everybody. There's kind of a fun kids section over here in the corner with little fountains that pop out of the ground, as well as our little evil coconut friends that squirt water at you based on how the music is playing. It's a lot of fun. But the real reason I love Journey of Water inspired by Moana is because, as it says, as the Imagineers are trying to teach us and Moana is trying to teach us that we're all connected, you might actually have to interact with some strangers and connect with some other guests in order to make different interactive water things work. Like this, for example, if we all raise our hands at the exact same time. Yeah! We're so close. Moana.
Hi, Moana. How are you?
Doing great. I haven't been able to find Payday.
Oh no.
Has anyone seen Payday?
He's always running off. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he's under a coconut somewhere.
He's probably eating some EPCOT festival food, knowing him.
Does like to eat rocks.
Okay. Well, he could be doing that as well.
If you find him, don't tell my parents, okay?
Okay.
He sounds something like.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll listen out for that.
It's a really good hey.
Yeah.
When you spend a lot of time with a chicken, you start to sound like that.
We met Moana.
Literally, what a great morning. We did everything you typically can do at any theme park.
Huge variety.
Huge variety. We rode some rides. We saw some live entertainment. We had some snacks. We had some beverages. Medicare. I mean, like, what else could we have done?
We did it all.
We did it all.
I do think that we can't do anything more though because we have to go find a chicken before it eats too many rocks.
You're absolutely right. So thanks for spending this perfect morning in Epcot with us. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch The Perfect Morning over at Hollywood Studios. We'll
Bye.
See you there.